All right, I'm bringing them in.
That was Andrew DiMaggio. Just need to show you this years. Gaiter.
Hello?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Go, get started. Let's go.
And a good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. The 36th District Court is now in session for Courtroom 434. I present to you the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins, who is presiding. While court is in session, there'll be no gum chewing, no eating, no reading of any material. Please, gentlemen, remove your caps, hats, and do-rag, and let's religious nature. No slouching, please. Please say yes or no for the accuracy of the court reporter. Judge.
Very well. Thank you, Officer Taylor. Good morning to everyone. What we're going to try to do here, we're trying to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. And we're going to try to get you out in the order that you came in. We're going to start with the reviews. And I have the review. I see Griffin is here. And I see Lattimore is here. Are we ready, Mr. Williams-Law? All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Keith Trees. Case number SP 162233101. Ms. Lattimore, state your name for the record, please.
Nikisha Latrice Lattimore.
All right, did you you were ordered to pay $240, you never paid it.
No, because remember last time I came to court, I told you I was in process of moving. I still needed more time.
And that was the last time, and I gave you some more time. So are you telling me now you need more time?
Yes, I just have moved into my new place.
How much more time do you? I'm gonna give you 30 more days. Miss Lattimore, you either get into a payment plan so you don't have to deal with me anymore, or pay it off, right?
Okay.
February 18th, 2025, you gotta come down to the courthouse to get into a payment plan. You have to bring at least 20%, I think. And wait a minute, that won't be February 18th. I need new dates.
Okay.
This math is, let's make it a true 30 days. Let's say February 21st. Either get into the payment plan or pay it at any div that key. You pay it at any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. You know, you've heard it all before.
Yes, I'm gonna pay the full amount.
I hope so. If not, get into a payment plan.
Okay.
All right, best of luck to you. Congratulations on your new place.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. What about Mr. Griffin?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Oh, did you have to pay?
I had community service.
Did you do it?
Yes, sir. I have everything.
All right, can I get that? Who did you do it with?
Love and Kindness, Mama Pew.
And that was through Mr. Green?
Yes, sir.
All right, can I get the see if we have some something to substantiate that through Ms. Green, please? All right, give me a minute. Let's try to get the proof.
Griffin.
Yes. Anybody else here for review? All right, counselors.
Yeah.
Good
morning.
Who's here?
Javon Lane.
Javon Lane? No, you're not here for review. You're here for arraignment on a bench warrant. All right. Let's go ahead. Ms. Delarue, can you state your name for right, and your qualifications, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Evelyn Villarreal, certified court interpreter number C3822.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, sir.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court not to cause confidential communications or God?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
You swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you will interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Yes, I do, Judge.
Very well. Mr. Is that Duncan on Google?
Yes, Judge. Judge, I did talk to the prosecutor and we did work this matter out. So my client is prepared to enter a plea today.
And then what about Caliban?
You want to say my name, Your Honor? I'm here for the dismissal on the David Ortega.
City of Detroit versus David Ortega, case number SP 1654514, counts 1 and counts 2. Attorney Caliban, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Danny Calabat appearing on behalf of David Ortega. I do have authority to act on his behalf.
And I'm gonna grant the motion to waive his presence. And the officer did check in by telephone, and he indicated that he has no recollection. So you want to make a motion?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm making a motion to dismiss on both infractions.
Motion is granted. No recollection. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, too, Your Honor. Have a great day. I appreciate it.
I wonder why I don't see my name on here.
Don't worry about that. Please don't interrupt. All right. What is your name?
Oh, Dominic Lewis. I'm sorry.
Dominic Lewis.
Dominic.
Good morning. Dominic, I got you. You're. Okay, I got you. Counselor for Goolsby.
Yes, Judge.
City of Detroit versus Stephen Troy Goolsby, case number SP 1643957, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Murray Duncan appearing on behalf of the defendant, Stephen Goolsby.
Mr. Goolsby, good morning to you. Can you put your P number on the record, Counselor?
Yes, Judge. Yeah. P 36719.
Mr. Stephen Goolsby, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Can you state your name for the record, please?
Stephen Troy Goolsby.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. You said you came to a resolution. Did you get your opportunity to read your client's advice or rights?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right, what is the resolution?
Judge, the driving unsuspended will be dismissed, and my client will plead responsible to the 2 civil infractions, no proof of insurance, and on expired plate.
Stipulate to the basis of the particular
Yes.
as an active basis responsibility.
Yes, Judge.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor.
Find your client responsible as charged to the no insurance proof, $195, and expired plate, $145. Dismissing the other matter, Mr. Goolsby, when can you pay it?
I can pay it in 30 days.
30 days. Why so long?
I am currently behind on bills. I'm doing my best to get everything squared away here.
February 21st, 2025. Pay it by any that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that out to your, or you come on down to the courthouse, pay that in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Goolsby. If there's nothing further, you have a very good rest of your day, and you as well, Counselor, and best of luck to you both.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
Thank you. You as well, Your Honor.
Thank you. This is the city of Detroit versus Dyron Glover. Case numbers SH 1002435, SP 1150706, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Glover.
Diary Ramion Glover.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. I have 2 tickets here, one of which is 3 tickets that the 2 of them are on the docket. One of them is not. I don't know how you want to handle that, counselor, but one of them I don't know what is going on, what the allegation is. Let me see if I can see if there's a ticket in here. And there's not. That SH ticket sounds like it's written by one of those officers, railroad or something like that. Failure to obey maybe a traffic device. It seems like a civil infraction. What does your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date to return with documents.
Okay, is that what you want to do, Mr. Glover?
Yes.
All right. All right, the bench trial date is going to be, I'll say it's trial/formal hearing, is going to be March the 28th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, Mr. Glover, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
You say March?
March the 28th.
March the 28th. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. You're free to leave.
Okay.
That gets me down to who was the client that you had? Griffin, Miss Harris?
Yes, sir.
That was Caleb. This is the city of Detroit. Versus Caleb Griffin, case number SP 154125531. That's for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. Cherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. Griffin. Mr. Griffin, state your name.
Kaylin Griffin.
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting a trial date and the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Griffin?
Yes, sir.
We have I thought I saw you had something.
That's 39 niggas.
On my email.
What I need for you to do, Mr. Griffin, is answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by February 28th, the date you're coming back, we'll appoint one on the spot for you. Okay?
All right.
Do you have any further questions?
No.
So next court date is February 28th, pre-trial. And then we're going to set a trial date, and that's at 8:30. We'll set a trial date for March the 28th at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good day, all right?
You too. Thank you.
Hey. I'm still waiting on your matter. I'm still waiting on that for Mr. Griffin.
Your Honor, I also had Mr. Grant, Dennis Grant.
Yeah, I see. What did you want to do with that?
I'm just requesting a trial date and discovery, and I think he actually already has a trial date set. I think it's February 20th.
This is the city of Detroit, hold on 1 second, versus Dennis Otler, case numbers SP 161719993, SP 161722321. Appearance for the record, please. State your name for the record, please, Mr. Otler.
Devin Otler.
Okay.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a review. You were supposed to pay this money. It doesn't seem to be paid. Were you supposed to do community service or something?
Yes, I'm doing community service. I'm passing.
Turn your camera. Turn your camera on.
Hold on. Hello.
Yes. Where are you?
Right here.
Where are you?
Right here.
Take your hood off. So, all right. So, what's going on with the money or the community service? Which one is it?
Community service. I'm doing little stuff around the community for like older people, and then I'm delivering food for people.
Now, I mean, and who told you to do that?
Miss Green.
Oh, Miss Green did. All right. Did you finish it?
No, I'm still. Yes.
I'm kind of getting mixed messages. I don't understand. You said you finished the community service, or you didn't finish the community service?
I finished it.
All right. Do we need to get proof of Otler's community service as well? So Griffin and Otler. Let me pass the matter, Mr. Otler. Let me.
I called several times and I called another area. Nobody's answering last week.
All right, so we gotta substantiate. Both of you said that you've done the community service. We'll pass the matter, Counselor Kirstein.
I'm here with Mr. Grant for a free trial. Is it possible to get assigned to a breakout?
What grant is that?
Prosecutor, to see if we can get this matter resolved.
What grant is that?
It's
Charlie.
Say that again. You're breaking up. You got to get your device together, Counselor. Your device is not coming through very clear. I think it's Charlie Grant.
That's correct. That's correct, Judge Perkins. Good morning.
Very well. Good morning to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I think I've already, I'm going to put you in a breakout room 5. I'm going to put you in breakout room 5, Mr. Grant, and you can wait on your attorney to come see you. If you take a deal, then make sure he understands and read his advice or rights. And then you can go to 4, Counselor, and speak to the city attorney, all right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Join the rooms, please. Officer Tyson. Peace.
Good morning, Judge. Could I be put in a breakout room with the prosecutor, Victor Bowman, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna put them all the officers in one. Good morning to everyone.
Thank you.
Morning.
On the T-Mobile device that I just let in the room, good morning to you. Who is that?
Good morning, Corporal.
T-Mobile, who is that?
That's Corporal Wright. Good morning, Kimberly.
Corporal, okay, good morning to you, Corporal Wright.
Judge, I'm not sure if the prosecutor is in the room as of yet, but I have no recollection on this case. It's back from 2019.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's the defendant?
Defendant is first initial G, last name Laws.
Okay. Corporal Wright. No recollection. I'll mark you as here. No recollection. I'll let the city attorney know.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Have a better one. Be safe out there.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes. Who's saying excuse me?
Joe, I came from my court.
Yeah, everybody's here for their court. Good morning to you. On the telephone at 313-431-7767. Good morning to you. Who's that on the phone?
Miguel.
Good morning. This is Jalen Green.
Jalen Green. Good morning to
It
you.
wouldn't let me download the app, so I had to just call in.
Oh, all right, you're checked in.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Officer Pierce. Can I be put in a breakout room as well, please?
You may. Any other officers? Good morning to you. Any other officers I haven't identified yet?
Me.
Me.
Who's the officer? An officer? All right. What about the person on the iPhone 5, JoJo?
That's me, Jamal
My
Lewis.
name, Joe Lanier.
All right. Somebody, I'm getting two people saying something. Joe Lanier?
Yes.
iPhone 5, JoJo. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Here. All right, and then let's go. Let's keep moving. I don't see a Joe Lanier on the docket. I see a Dequita Lanier. Joe Lanier, I don't see you on the docket. Yeah, I don't see Joe Lanier on the docket. All right, let's go ahead. This is the city of Detroit versus Javon Darius Lane. Case numbers SP 129-279-001. SP 1305312, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1354554, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1361336-1, and counts 2 to that. And 227274371. Appearance for the record, please.
Over, that's Barry Jr. On behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lane.
Javon Darius Lane.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, get your client an updated offer. He owes a lot of money. He owes, he's entered into agreements and he never paid. I don't see anything here. Well, I do see a old $336 insurance, no proof that's preventing him from getting licensed. And I don't know what much more we can do for Mr. Lane. We'll put you in a breakout room with him, have a conversation with him, let us know what you want to do when you come back, when you come out. All right, Mr. Lane?
Yes, Your Honor.
Join the room, please.
He got a trial date, future date.
Joe Lanier. He has a trial. Has he got the attorney? Has the attorney come talk to him? We need to get an attorney on Joe Lanier.
I just talked to her, Judge.
Who was that?
This is Joe Lanier speaking.
Who is the attorney you talked to?
I'm
Attorney
appointed
Harris.
to this case, Attorney Harris.
City of Detroit versus Joseph Lanier, case number SP 162-888.
It's just Joe. It's not Joseph.
Oh, Joe Lewis Lanier. I'm sorry. SP 162-88811. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Cherica Harris on behalf of Mr. Lanier. Please state your name.
Joe Lewis Lanier.
I still don't. I do see him the 3rd. All right, today is date time set for a pre-trial. You already have a trial date set for February 18th, 2025 at 9 a.m. You've been in contact with Ms. Harris. You're in good hands. There's nothing further, Mr. Lanier. Best of luck to you. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Who was that other one you had? Grant, Ms. Harris?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's Dennis Grant?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's the middle name? You have one, Mr. Grant?
Van, V-A-N.
Yeah, City of Detroit versus Dennis Van Grant. Case number U688060024. Appearance for the record, please.
Cherica Harris on behalf of Mr. Grant. Please state your name.
Dennis Grant.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. You have the case on here as well, Ms. Harris?
Yes, just the parental neglect case.
And what is the what is going to be the is already set for trial?
That is my understanding, Your Honor. I believe it's set for February 20th.
Okay, trial day notice to appear. Yes, February 20th trial. There's nothing further, Mr. Grant. You guys have had contact. I mean, obviously, right now, but you know, you've exchanged numbers and stuff, right?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. If nothing further, Mr. Grant. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. This is the City of Detroit. This is Oscar Santiago. This is the City of Detroit versus Oscar Santiago, case number U67851423. Appearance for the record, please.
Se llama el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Oscar Vargas Santiago, número de caso 678-51423. Que todos digan sus nombres.
Vargas.
Good morning.
I think this is supposed, good morning to you. This is supposed to be Mr. Walling's case, I guess.
Me parece que este caso le pertenecía al abogado Walling. No sé. Yes.
Mr. Walling in here. I want to say all of this stuff has been taken care of, but I don't know that to be 100% certain.
Me parece que ya todo está en orden aquí, pero no estoy completamente seguro. Vamos a darle una llamadita a su abogado.
Do you have the proof of the class and the testing?
Señor, ¿tiene usted comprobante de la clase que usted asistió y comprobante de las pruebas la prueba que le hicieron?
Sí, ya, y los mandé al correo electrónico.
Yes, and I sent it to the email.
I thought that was done a long time ago.
Sí, eso se hizo ya hace mucho tiempo.
You sent it to whose email, sir?
¿Usted lo mandó al correo electrónico de cuál persona, señor?
Permítame un segundo.
Allow me just a moment.
All right, I have proof of misdemeanor morality class.
Tengo yo el comprobante que usted asistió a la clase que tiene que ver con moralidad y delitos menores.
Sí.
Yes.
What about the proof of the testing?
Lo que me falta recibir es el comprobante de que usted se hizo la prueba que tenía que hacerse.
Sí, igual también se lo mandé al correo.
Yes, I also sent that to that email address.
I have proof of the testing. I believe this is. Yes, I have proof of the testing. So
Sí.
we're going to. I'm sorry.
Sí, ya tengo comprobante también de que usted se hizo la prueba.
What we're going to do is close this out under disorderly conduct.
Así que lo que vamos a hacer es cerrar este caso y es el caso de conducta desordenada.
If nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Y si no tiene algo que agregar, señor, le deseamos un buen día y mucha suerte.
Ok, eso ya sería todo, ¿verdad? Ya me puedo desconectar.
Okay, so that's it, and now I can disconnect.
You may.
Sí, se puede desconectar.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
What about Miguel Lopez?
Está el caso de Miguel López.
Chavez Miguel Lopez?
¿Es Chávez? Miguel
Yes.
López?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you need an interpreter, sir? Good morning to you.
Yes.
¿Usted necesita intérprete, señor? Buenos días, usted.
Buenos días. Sí, por favor.
Good morning. Yes, please.
This is the city of Detroit versus Chavez Miguel David Lopez. Case number is SP 63434, count 1 and count 2 here in the American Street.
Entonces llamamos el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Chávez Miguel David López, número de caso SP163423441, cargos 1 y 2. Todos digan sus nombres, por favor.
Miguel David López Chávez.
David Lopez Chavez.
Asbury Jr. on behalf of Mr. Lopez, Your Honor.
Y soy el señor Berry representando al acusado, su señoría.
Let's put Ms. Harris on this one because you already have one.
Vamos a darle este caso a la señora Harris, señor, porque usted ya tiene uno.
Sí, ya tengo uno, pero pensé que ibas a estar aquí.
Yes, I already do have one.
You have a lawyer, Mr. Lopez?
¿Usted quiere
No.
un abogado, señor? ¿Usted ha contratado su propio abogado?
No he contratado un abogado.
No, I have not hired an attorney.
Cherica Harris on behalf of Mr. Lopez.
Habla Cherica Harris representando al señor López.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Go speak to Mr. Lopez in the breakout room, get him an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, Mr. Lopez, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Este es el día y esta es la hora que habíamos programado para tener la consulta previa al juicio. Señora abogada, consígale a él una oferta de resolución actualizada. Y señor, si a usted no le gusta la oferta, tiene derecho de ir a juicio y rechazarla.
Ok, por favor, gracias.
Join the room, please. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, if the court could confirm that Mr. Lane has a valid license at this time?
I would suspect not, but we'll see. Run the license, please, Ms. Mathis. Lane is Javon Lane, J-O-V-A. Any of the officers here that I didn't put in the breakout room 1 or give access to breakout room 1?
Your Honor,
Yes.
this Officer Turner here. I have been to a breakout room and I've returned. I was guided to return back.
Very well. Good morning to you, officer.
Good morning, you as well.
It's valid. Surprise.
Yes, Your Honor. In light of that.
That's the second time I've seen that happen. Okay, go ahead.
In light of that, Your Honor, as it turns out, Mr. Lane also has valid registration and insurance. And in light of that, these two facts, we would ask the court to dismiss all these matters on the basis of his production of valid documents.
All right, the court is going to grant the motion to dismiss based on providing valid documentation. The court's going to waive the warrant fees. He'll be responsible for any reinstatement fees. I don't see any And then you still owe a significant amount of money, Mr. Lane, but I'm going to congratulate you on getting a valid driver's license, sir, and best of luck to you. Did we find anything about Griffin, Griffin and Otler are the two there? And then let's move down to Gaines. Jaquez Gaines, did I get the pronunciation correct?
Yes, Jacques Gaines.
Please, I'm sorry. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
City of Detroit versus Jacquez Martel Gaines, case number SP 1324258. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Gary Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gaines.
Jacques Gaines.
Morning to you. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. Mr. Gaines, do you have valid registration?
Yes, I do.
Let's see what you have, sir.
Yeah. One moment, I'm going to receive it.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with him. If it's good, Mr. Berry will dismiss. If it's not, then we'll give him, he has an absolute right to a trial. Join the room, please.
Hello? Let me see if I'm on this dock or anything.
Hold on a second, Mr. Lewis. I see you. Good morning to you. Just mute yourself and give us a minute. We'll get to you. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Chavez Lopez. I'm giving you an opportunity, Mr. Lopez, to speak to counsel. Counsel, what you going to do?
Así que ahora volvemos al caso del señor Chávez López. Señor, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogada en una sala privada de consulta. Abogada, ¿qué quiere ser su cliente?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting an adjourned court date so that he could take his driving test, his road test.
Nosotros respetuosamente estamos pidiendo un aplazamiento de la fecha para permitirle el suficiente tiempo a tomar el examen práctico de conducir.
Sí.
Yes.
When do you take the test?
¿Y cuándo es que usted va a tomar el examen práctico?
No estoy tan seguro, tengo que hacer una cita porque pues no sé qué días van a estar ellos disponibles.
I'm not sure. I need to schedule an appointment. I don't know what days they have available.
All right, I'm gonna schedule a trial date for the 28th of March. 28th of March at 9 a.m.
Así que voy a fijar una fecha para ir a juicio. Su próxima fecha es el 28 de marzo a las 9 de la mañana.
28.
The 28th?
Yes, of March.
Sí, de marzo.
Ok. A las 9, ¿va?
Diga.
A las 9:30.
It's 9:30.
9 o'clock.
9 de la mañana. 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have anyone else, Ms. Villarreal?
No, Your Honor, these were the 2 cases that I was assigned.
Does anyone else need an interpreter?
¿Hay alguien más presente que necesite un intérprete?
Okay, Ms. Villarreal, see you maybe tomorrow.
Yes. Take care, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Andre Gielczyk. Is that, give me the correct pronunciation?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, good morning to you today. This is case number SP11063381. SP11548221, counts 1 and counts 2. SP127312, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP120376, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP122539, counts 1, 3. SP127509, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP12750101. SP1318450. U4631211. 18477161, counts 1, 2, and 3. State of Michigan versus DeAndre Gielczyk, case number SX3947094, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Cherika Harris. And Cherika Harris on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
DeAndre Gielczyk.
Gielczyk, I'm sorry. I see you today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Harris, get Mr. Gielczyk an updated offer. Keep in mind, Mr. Gielczyk, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. In a breakout room, see if you can work it out.
Okay.
I'm checking. I'm still in another courtroom.
Okay, are we ready on anyone? Are we ready on Charlie Grant? Go to 4, Mr. Bowman. Speak with Counselor on Grant.
Javon Lane. This is a pre-trial. Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, Judge. Did he check it? 9 o'clock, Jalen O'Neill.
Jalen O'Neill, is Jalen O'Neill here? I don't see his
I'll
name.
call when I get a chance.
Who else?
Yeah, it's a final pre-trial. Okay. Thank you.
You need yourself in the stuff?
We need you to be quiet, please.
I already had got my weed.
We need you to be quiet. Everybody mute themselves so we don't have the issue of that interference till we call your name.
said, oh, right now you you in the waiting room.
I don't see him in the waiting room. It's past 9:30.
Okay.
Let everybody in. It's past 9:30.
So you were trying to connect to Zoom, it was just spinning in the middle that you. Did it say it's supposed to let you in? They didn't even get to that part yet.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay.
Oh, good morning to you.
Judge Spidell said he's in the waiting room.
I heard him. He's not in the waiting room. Was here on laws?
Okay, listen.
Is he here on laws?
3-1.
I'm asking the question, Ms. Mathis.
Hold on.
Is he here on laws?
He said, are you here on laws?
All right, laws isn't here, so tell him he can zoom in since laws hasn't made it.
And what's the other person here? You said laws isn't here, so she says. Okay, thank you.
And what's the other person he's here on?
Hold on.
That other one we're dismissing if they're here.
I didn't hear
Is Gypsy Green Bonner here? They're not here either. So he's all right. He wasn't in the waiting room. That's all.
He had left.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't. He
back and
wasn't
forth.
there.
So that's why I was telling him.
Morning, Corporal Spidell.
Well, he's scheduled at 1:30.
Okay, I'm waiting on a lawyer now. Everybody can put their hands down. I have you checked in, Ms. Gaiter.
Okay, excuse me, put you 1:30 in the back, sorry.
I don't see Gaiter. Here we go. I can handle that. This is the city of Detroit versus Unica. Gaiter, case number SP 1591881. State your name for the record, please.
Uniqua, Lene Gaiter.
Uniqua, I'm sorry. Today is the date and time set for review. Turn your camera on. Morning to you, ma'am. You were ordered to pay $240 or did I allow you to do community service? No, it says you're going to pay. You never paid. Ms. Gaiter?
Yes.
You were ordered to pay. You never paid. What's going on with the payment?
Yes, I spoke to someone in your judge's chambers to explain to them that I'm currently going to apply for disability due to me having severe nerve damage. My income right now is only $202 a month. So it's just, that's why I called her last week to see if I can get a little bit more time to see if the disability do go through or what is my options, because I'm only on 202 a month and that's from child support. Other than that, I have no income.
All right, I'm gonna give you another 30 days. You gotta either get it paid some kind of way or get into a payment plan. And you would have to come down to the court with 20% down, I'm told, to get into the payment plan. I'll give you until February 21st. That's the next court date to get that together.
I appreciate it.
All right, best of luck. I wish you best of luck on the, what is that, on the disability too.
Thank you. You have a good one.
Good, thank you. Is, Javon Lane here? Is, Antonio Green here? What about Lakeisha Gracie?
I'm here.
Antonio Green is here.
Yeah.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
This is the city of Detroit versus Antonio Nadarius Green, case number SB1-324686, counts 2, counts 3. State your name for the record, please.
Antonio Lanier Grant.
All right, today is the date and time set for review. Were you gonna do community service, or were you supposed to pay?
I was supposed to pay.
And why haven't you paid?
Because I haven't been working that much. I just started a new job last time we talked, so I haven't really.
Same will go for you. I'm gonna mark the file, allow payment plan. And I'm gonna give you that to the 21st of February to get it together.
Okay.
All right, so either get into a payment plan by that time or have the stuff paid off. Congratulations on your new job. I already said allow payment plan, and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's you don't have to pay it all off. You have to get into the payment plan. So I don't understand. I understand you got a new job, but I don't know if you didn't have a job before it all or not.
Nah, yeah, I had just, yeah.
So get into that payment plan or pay it off. There's nothing further. Congratulations on the new job and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Hey, what about Jesus de Jose de Jesus Gamboa? About the Lanetta Gordon and the Juan Laurie. Are anybody ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record for Mr. Gielczyk. I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Sorry, Your Honor. Sorry about that. We are respectfully requesting an adjourned pretrial date with the appointment of counsel and a trial date to be set also. Please and thank you. And I provided his contact information.
Is that what you want to do? I'm going to give you a pretrial date of February 28th, 2025 at 8:30, and a trial date of March 28th, 2025 at 9 a.m. On the mark file, need appointed attorney. I'm going to ask you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be an appointed attorney. Do you have any further questions?
No, I do not, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, very much welcome. And if you don't hear from that attorney by February 28th, then we'll get one appointed to you on the spot.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. With nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too, Your Honor.
Your Honor?
Yeah.
I was speaking with another officer. We were just talking about, Deon J. Gielczyk?
Yes.
Okay, and his, so he's requested a trial date on his multiple tickets.
Yes.
His 23 tickets. All right, good enough.
All right, this is the city of Detroit. Ms. Harris versus Dominic Courtney Lewis, case number SP 116055991.
Yes, I'm here.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Dominic Lewis.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
They are not guilty on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. Valid license, sir. Lewis. Ms. Harris, speak to Mr. Lewis in the breakout room. And keep in mind, he has the absolute right to a trial if he doesn't like the offer. Let us know what he wants us to do when he comes out.
Okay.
For some reason, don't see Dominic Lewis up here.
He's 8:30, Your Honor.
Why is he not? I see him. I know he's here. Oh, that's on the Sheree's iPhone. Is that what you're on, Mr. Lewis? I forgot to change it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Go to roll, please. Are we ready on Charlie Grant?
Yes, sir.
It's the city of Detroit versus Charlie Grant Jr. Case number B125233924 B125240024. Parents for the record, please. The counselor, you're going to have to do something about your connection. It's not coming through at all.
That better?
I hope so. Go ahead. No, it's not. It's no better.
Your Honor, if I may, I'll try to do better. And I think Mr. Hertenstein and I have spoken. There is a trial date scheduled in February. I've talked with the officer. There are still some issues to be resolved between Mr. Hertenstein and the officers and the building inspector of the city. And based upon that, I understand that there's still going to be communication, and we just want to keep the trial date scheduled for February 20th. Correct, counsel?
Yes, that's correct. And we're not opposed to switching that to a pretrial conference either, whatever the court would like to do, but we intend to continue to talk to the city and try and work it out.
Right. Trial. Yep. Appearance for the record, counsel.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Victor Bowman, P33764 for the people.
And if it didn't us earlier, number 68596.
No, she didn't get it. Have to say it again, counselor.
Matthew Herten on behalf of Mr. Grant, P number 68596.
Very well. I have a trial date set for February 20th. We're going to keep in place. Officer Tyson, are you on this case?
Yes. Karen
All right,
Tyson, City of Detroit, Building Safety Engineering.
Good morning to you. All right,
Good morning.
so that February 20th day, hopefully you can work it out. All right, if there's nothing further, everyone's free to leave. The parties that are just called into the record, best of luck to you. Be safe out there and have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, Judge Perkins.
Thank you. All right, that gets me to
Ready as Mr. Gaines, Your Honor.
Mr. Gaines, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gaines. Mr. Gaines, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is prepared to enter a plea as charged to the improper plates.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gaines?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense? 93 days in jail and $400 or $500 in fine.
You said how much?
Maximum possible penalty is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yeah.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights of breakout rule, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Excuse me?
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yeah. I just got to pay that fine, right?
Yeah. Has anybody offered you anything other than what's just stated in the record?
Nah.
Let me draw your attention back to April the 4th, 2022, at around 5:32 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Gratiot and Lyndhurst. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Excuse me?
On March the 4th, 2022, at around 5:32 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Gratiot and Lyndhurst. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
No, I don't recall that day, honestly, but yeah.
On that date and time, did you own a 2012 Chevrolet?
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Was there something wrong with the plates on that Chevrolet?
Probably, sir.
He doesn't have a reflection, counselor. Do you have a car in your name, sir?
Excuse me?
Do you have a car in your name?
Yeah, I got a GMC Yukon now.
Do you have valid plates for that GMC Yukon?
And I got to get it updated.
When are you going to get it updated?
When I'm able to get the cash and stuff in order.
Well, give me a date.
I ain't driving right now. It's not moving right now, so it's not necessary at this time.
I'm trying to give you an opportunity to put this 240 towards some plates and insurance for that.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. I could probably get that. I can get that around then. Yeah.
When can you do it?
I'm working right now. I'll probably get it done probably around next week.
All right, next week. What is this? Gaines? What was this set?
It was an arraignment on the bench warrant.
It was an arraignment on the bench warrant. I'm going to set a pre-trial for February the 28th, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right. Get the plate.
Okay.
Get the plate by then. Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
Okay, and you said when is the date for the pre-trial?
February 28th at 8:30.
February 28th.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the city of Detroit versus Jamal Anthony Lewis. Case number SP104-32551. SP 119-70501. State of Michigan versus Jamal Anthony Lewis. Case number SX3920506. Counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lewis.
Jamal Anthony Lewis.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench. Go ahead, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf, will give your client a $0 bond. Get your client an updated offer. Mr. Lewis, if you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. I'll put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry, okay?
All right.
All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Dominic Courtney Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting a pretrial date. Would also ask if the court could let Mr. Lewis know if there's any reinstatement fee that he might have to pay with 36th District Court.
I don't see any. All I see is this one, driving license suspended. It appears that he would be eligible for a driver's license, at least up to 36 District Courts, at least with far as 30 District Courts concerned. February 28th at 8:30 a.m. is your next court date, sir. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Joseph Michael Lucia.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you.
That's gonna make me mad. He was coming to me.
City of Detroit versus Joseph Michael Lucia.
You on the phone?
He said talking on the iPhone. The iPhone asks you to unmute. I'm gonna ask you to turn your camera on. What is your name, please?
This Lynetta, this Judge Perkins.
Lynetta Gordon.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Gordon, you have to mute yourself, please. So we
Okay,
don't.
I thought I did. Okay.
All right. This is the City of Detroit versus Joseph Michael Lucia. Case number SP 128-6446, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 135-86012. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherrick Harris on behalf of Mr. Lucia, please state your name for the record.
Joseph Michael Lucia.
All right, let's also call you 5610622 into the record. Good morning, Mr. Lucia. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter for this U ticket. Hey, 968.
Yes, Your Honor. I paid all my fines off, and last court date, you said if I paid off everything, and I have a valid driver's license now, I have insurance and valid registration for my vehicle.
Run his license, please. Let's see valid registration and insurance, Mr. Lucia, please.
I got this right here.
All right, hold it up and back it up a little bit. Just hold it up right there. Just hold it still. You went. Do you have background on? If you have a background on, you need to turn the background off. I don't know if he has it or just. I don't think you have. I don't think you have. Do you have the background on?
I have it blurred.
Yeah, you need to turn the background off because it's blurring all of the documentation.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Is the license valid?
Yes.
License is valid.
Yeah, let me switch my camera around.
I just need to see insurance. Let's see insurance, please.
I uploaded that to that form online, but
Do you have a copy of it? Go to breakout room, speak to Ms. Harris right quick. Maybe she can help you get this resolved a little quicker. License is valid.
Yes, I got a copy of it right here.
Join the room, please. Join the room, please.
Okay.
All right,
Ready, yes, Mr. Lewis.
Mr. Berry, what time is Mr. Lewis?
8:30.
8:30. All right. And we're talking about Jamal Anthony Lewis, Louis.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Have we talked?
No.
Maybe we probably should.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
all right, let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with, is that Mr. Lewis, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor, to return with documents.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
All right, trial date is going to be the 28th of March at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, have a best of luck to you and have a very good rest of your day.
Is it any earlier one than that one, or is that the best?
The earliest one we can get you.
Okay, March 28th. At what time?
At 9 a.m.
Okay.
I'm going to start you off, Mr. Berry, and then I'm going to get this Gordon out of here. This is the city of Detroit versus Alante. Give me the correct pronunciation. Deshaun Granger.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Case SP 1520882 counts 1 and counts 2 and counts 3. He has 3 civil infractions, all of them in default. Disregard a red signal, no registration, and drive with defective bumper, windshield, or whatever that is in that, designation. Those matters were. It was April the 18th, 2024. Those allegations were made. It went into default on 6/7/2024. But we're dealing with 3 misdemeanors. Get Mr. Granger, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with him. Let us know what you're gonna do when you come out. If you don't like that offer that he's gonna get for you, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room, please.
And Your Honor, that first charge off docket was?
Oh, well, you had the older matters were disregarding a red signal, no insurance, no registration, and the defective bumper or equipment.
Got it.
Something.
Thank you.
Something. All right.
Your Honor, is it okay to leave?
It's yeah, you're free to leave, Mr. Lewis. Let's pass the matter. All right, let's go with Lynetta Gordon.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Lynetta Patrice Gordon. Case numbers SP 1490460, SP 1502184, SP 15768522. State your name for the record, please, Ms. Gordon.
Lynetta Patrice Gordon.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review. You have not paid. Were you allowed to do community service?
No, what they did was they told me to I come tomorrow. I gotta go to the Secretary of State tomorrow. I told them I was I'm sorry. I went down to the Secretary of State and they told me
no, you're getting ahead of yourself. You're talking about some probably the new cases that you got. I'm talking about the review cases that you were on where you owe $240 two times for two improper plates. We said we would dismiss upon payment, and $125 on the license on the 1 to 5 over. What about the payments?
The payments I could pay, I was gonna pay them like my check about to come. So I was gonna pay them when my check comes. Cause I'm behind, cause I'm over here on this low income. So I'm behind. I had to pay bills. There's too much going on. It's a lot going on, Judge. I need to come and see you and talk to you in person, but it's a lot going on. But I am gonna pay them. So I go tomorrow to the Secretary of State to handle everything. I just want to pay it all off. Everything I owe at one time. I'm just waiting on my check to come. My tax is about to come, so I just go pay everything at one time.
What I would want you to do is, I would want you to either get into a payment plan, so you don't have to deal with me on this.
So can I just walk down there, just come in there?
Yeah, that's what you can do to get into the payment plan. And I told you you could do that last time. But you continue to get tickets as well. This is the city of Detroit versus Lynetta Patrice Gordon, case number SB 1663731. And SB 1663732 counts 1, 2, and 3, and SB 1663731. Appearance for the record, please, Ms. Harris.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant.
Let's call the date and time set for arraignment. It's set for January 30th. So we just, Ms. Gordon is here now. We can set a pretrial date. I'm gonna enter purposes of arraignment.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a review date and a pretrial date for all the matters. Review is for the matters that you need to pay. The pretrial date is for the new matters that you have. That date will be February 28th, 2025 at 8:25. And I'm going to mark the file allow payment plan. Again, you can pay these at any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can go on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Or if you want to set make the payment plan, you can do that, but you have to come down in person on that as well. So if you don't have any further questions, you understand where we are on this stuff, Ms. Gordon?
I do understand, and I'm still coming up there to your courtroom to see you.
All right. All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. I hope things get better for you, and we'll see you soon.
You too, and Happy New Year's, Judge.
Happy New Year. What about did we get Otler or Griffin? Anything, Mr. Otler or Griffin, do you have a valid proof that you've done this community service?
Yes.
Let's see what you have, Mr. Otler.
My mom, she got it all on paper, but
grab the documentation for us, please, if you can, and then raise your hand in the Zoom room when you have it together, okay?
Hold on, sir.
I'm not gonna hold on. I want you to grab the stuff, and when you get it, raise your hand in the Zoom room. We'll get back to you. All right, Ms. Harris. Mr. Bowman, go to 4, please.
I'm sorry, Judge. I have my documentation.
Do you have your documentation, Mr. Griffin?
Yes, it's all filled out right here.
Why do you keep putting your hood on, Mr. Otler?
Right.
Is it cold where you are? All right, let's go.
I faxed it to probation officer Green. I'm looking for the copy now.
All right, Miss Otler, good morning to you. I asked your son, he does not have to, once he gets it, raise his hand in the Zoom room, and we can get him, we'll get him taken care of. Good morning to you. Right.
Okay.
Where's Griffin's information? Griffin, did you get in Griffin's file? All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus Keone. Did I get the pronunciation correct?
Yanni.
Keone, Juan Griffin, case number SP 159999801. Mr. Griffin, state your name for the record, please.
Yanni Griffin.
All right, let's see what you have.
Okay, I only had 12 hours, so I only had 2 days. It's filled out. I don't know how to turn the blur off of it, but it's filled out from this.
Turn your background off on the video. Go to the video prompt and turn your background off. And once you get the background off, raise your hand in the Zoom room as well, so I can see the documentation, all right?
Okay.
All right, let's pass the matter. Ms. Harris, are we ready on Lucia?
We're ready. He has valid documentation, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lucia. I'm going to dismiss the use 561-06220 ticket. And I will dismiss the other matters for providing valid documentation. I will waive the warrant fee. Mr. Lucia, if there's nothing further, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Your Honor, I have one question. So am I completely done with Detroit now? Like nothing?
Yeah, that's what it appears, yes. I don't see anything else.
No probation, no nothing?
No.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Best of luck to you, sir.
You too, thank you.
All right, Mr. Griffin, you seems like you turned the background off, so let's see. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Griffin. I wish you can get us a copy of that. I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. I'll say you completed community service, all right?
Okay, thank you, Judge. You said you want me to try to send this over to you guys too?
Yeah, try to send it over to me. I'm gonna put my email address in the chat. And if you can, I want this to go in your file so nobody has ever any question about you doing what you said you were gonna do. We appreciate your community service, sir, all right?
Appreciate you, Judge. Thank you.
Our email address is in the chat. Take that down before you leave and try to send that documentation over.
Okay, thank you.
Well, Mr. Garcia, are you there? Jesus Garcia?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
This is the city of Detroit versus this strike that this is the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan versus Jesus.
Yeah.
Case number SX 3579811 and 1943141991. Here for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Garcia, please state your name for the record.
Jesus Antonio Garcia.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We're going to give your client a $0 bond. Do you have a valid license, Mr. Garcia?
I do.
Run his license, please, Ms. Harris. Ms. Mathis, I'm sorry.
It's like I can't do that, but okay.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Jesus Garcia. You do have a valid driver's license, sir. We're going to dismiss your tickets. You still owe the court $132 for an old seatbelt ticket. And you'll owe $245 reinstatement fees as well. So that'll be a total of $90 plus $132. If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you and have a very good rest of your day.
So it was 90 plus 132?
Yeah, 245 reinstatement fees plus 132.
Okay.
Nothing further, best to you.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Your Honor,
Yes.
is it possible we can determine whether or not Mr. Gerald Laws has checked in? He's a 9 o'clock trial date. He's got 73 tickets.
Yes, he has not. Give me a few minutes on Laws.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Let's go the city of Detroit versus you missed one.
Osborne.
Back here.
I got it.
This is the city of Detroit versus Erica Danielle Osborne, case number SB 161-37731. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. Osborne, please state your name.
Where's Erica Osborne?
Hey, sorry, Erica Osborne.
All right.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. I'll also call SB 161-3773, counts 2 and counts 3 in the record on that as well. Those are in default. They were recent, currently in default. I don't have an issue with setting them aside. Is an expired plate and an insufficient defective lights ticket? That's up to the city if they're willingness to allow her to be heard on that. Give Mr.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, give Ms. Osborne an updated offer, Ms. Harris, and she does owe 144 on an improper equipment that was owed. So put you in a breakout room, get her an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Somebody was looking for Jalen O'Neal. All right, Otler, let's go back on the record with Otler. I've given you an opportunity to gather your document together. Is that Miss Otler there?
Yes.
Good morning to you, ma'am. State your name for the record, please.
Donna. My name is Donna Edie.
Donna Edie, I'm sorry, Miss Edie. Mr. Otler's your son?
Yes.
And does he have the proof that he completed the community service?
We have the paper.
Let's see what you have there. Okay, very good. I'm going to close these matters out. If you can possibly send me that paperwork so I can have it in this file, so there's never a question whether he did that.
Okay, I sent it to Miss Green. Would you like for me to send it to you?
Yeah, Miss Green got a new job, so I don't know who's
up
for
okay.
her. I'll put my email address in the chat. You can get that out of the chat and send it to me, and then I still close the matter out. So Miss Edie and Mr. Otler, best of luck both, and have a good rest of your day.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Thank you. All right. Are we ready on anyone?
Mr. Lane, Your Honor.
Mr. Granger, right?
Lane.
Oh. Lane has been gone, hasn't he?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I apologize. Yes, Granger.
Let's go back on the record with Granger. Granger, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Granger?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to give you a trial date of March the 28th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you. You as well.
Right, there we go. This is the city of Detroit versus Dr. Lanier Lewis. Case numbers SP 1633538, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1635076, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lewis.
Talisha Lynette Lewis.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date set for a show cause. Go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor. For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Do you have valid registration and insurance, Ms. Lewis?
Yes.
Let's see what you have, please.
I do not have it on me. I'm at school right now. I do have it at home though.
Set a pre-trial date for February 28th, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. Make sure you have wherever you have the documentation on that date, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
All right, best of luck to you. February 28th is your next court date, and have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.
Ivan Garcia, is that Officer Ivan Garcia? Was that Officer Ivan Garcia? Oh no, Ivan Garcia. Good morning to you, sir. Buenos dias. Ivan Garcia. Buenos dias. Necesitas interpreter. All right, you have to speak then. I can't, you're something going on with your device, I guess.
Is that better?
Yes. Good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit. Let's see what's going on with this. All right, this matter was already spoke of.
Yes. I'm confused why I had to come.
Give me a few seconds. Let me see what's going on. All right, India Gilder, City of Detroit versus India Nicole Gilder, case number SB 1336461, SB 1372642, SB 1581361, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your name, Ms. Gilder.
India Gilder.
Right,
Your Honor,
yes.
For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. If Ms. Gilder, Mr. Berry is going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind.
Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt, but last time I came to court, I had came up there and then you told me to send you over the information. I sent you over the registration, my valid driver's license to your email. Then they sent me out mail to come to court again, and I went up there and told them I already sent you the information.
So you have to come to court.
No, I had came up there to show them that I had.
What I'm understanding is that you had a date to return. Because you sent the information, you still need to return on that date. so we could talk about that. If that's what
Yes, which
happened.
is today date, but you told me I no longer have to come to court as long as I send you over the information. Because I
Yeah, you
didn't
don't
came
have,
to court like 3 times.
hold on.
Last time it was a lady in there with a ponytail and I had came.
Hold on. Driver's license is valid. And I do have a copy of insurance and registration. I'm going to dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation. Now you don't have to come back with me. If there's nothing further, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank
you.
It's a non-public case.
There's no supposed to dismiss.
The training that pretty much gets separated. I think this was supposed to come back. Maybe that's why.
So we'll just dismiss it. The whole training is dismissed as that.
Yeah, the money.
All right, Mr. Garcia, your case is dismissed. Best of luck to you. All right.
I'm free to go. I'm done with everything.
Free to leave.
All right, thank you.
Jalen Green.
Yes, sir.
Jalen Antonio Green.
Yes, Your Honor. This is Jalen.
Morning to you. City of Detroit versus Jalen Antonio Green. Case number SP 153987002.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Green.
Jalen Antonio Green.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Matter was amended to a disorderly conduct. We'll dismiss upon payment. He's paid it. We'll dismiss the case. If there's nothing further, Mr. Green, best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
I'm gonna start paying that ticket now. Birthday for a ticket. Excuse me.
Your
May I ask if there are any more matters in Detroit?
I don't see any more. Let me make sure. I don't see any more under your name.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Have a good one.
All right, your best of luck to you. Lanier. I don't know what Lanier we're talking about. Are you Lanier? Jojo? Oh, we've already done this, Mr. Lanier. Kyoko? Start your video, please, and unmute your camera, unmute your device. that Kyoko? Erica Osborne, what's going on with Erica Osborne? Kyoko, you have to unmute yourself. We're gonna move on. Lewis, Kyoko Lewis, set for trial. They're here in the room. Corporal Whitehead, is Corporal Whitehead here? City of Detroit versus Kyoko Yanis Lewis, case number SP 1621397, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 162142001. Here for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Ms. Lewis.
Kyoko Lewis.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for trial. Is Corporal Whitehead here?
Say it again.
And hearing no response, Mr. Berry.
Motions for dismissal, there being no complaining witness.
All right, case dismissed, Ms. Lewis. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
You don't want to see none of this information or nothing. I can just leave.
Right. You got a valid license?
I got the permit. I have to go pay for the other stuff because you got to pay for the driving.
Make sure you get that valid license. All right, finish it up.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Okay, bye.
Leverett Remington.
That was me.
Morning to you. Where is the docket district? Leverett-Mack. City of Detroit versus Remington Leverett-Mack, case number SB 1578291. A 16311 7051 in state of Michigan versus Remington Leverett-Mack, case number SX 3362663, count 2, SX 416222502. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Leverett-Mack.
Remington Leverett-Mack.
According to you, today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench for. Go ahead, Counsel.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. I got 4 tickets. I called into the record. I have 3 tickets that are on the docket. The other one is a no ops, Mr. Berry. So give Mr. This is file. I need the file to the all right, that's all right. Just give Mr. Leverett-Mack an updated offer, Mr. Berry. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the breakout room and speak with the lawyer.
Any way you could.
The off docket matters are no ops and.
It's just a no ops. The other ones are on the docket. So it's four cases, 3 of them on the docket.
You can wait till.
There we go, getting interrupted again. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Osborne. Ms. Osborne, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting a trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Osborne?
Yes, sir.
Trial date's going to be March the 28th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, Have a very good rest of your day. Be safe and try to stay warm, and best of luck to you, all right?
All right. You as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. DeMarco Long. City of Detroit versus DeMarco Long, case number SP 15726-251. Here for the record, please.
Sherika Harris. Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Long, please state your name.
DeMarco Long.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
In or not guilty plea in your client's behalf will give your client a $0 bond. He's here because he never paid. Mr. Long, you never paid or got into a payment plan.
You said I never paid or got into a payment plan?
Were you supposed to do community service or something?
Yes, sir. That's what I was had wanted to talk to you about because I was working and the community, when I contacted them, they told me it was only from 11 to 4 and I don't get off work until 3:30. And by the time I get to the place, it would have been around 4 o'clock they closes. But now I am laid off and I was trying to see if you can redo the community service for me to go ahead and take care of it while I'm laid off. I still have the paperwork and everything to contact them. I was trying to see if you can give me another chance to do the community service while I'm laid off. You gave me 40 hours to do.
What's your phone number?
313-903-0610.
We're gonna try it again. 313-903-0610. I'm gonna give you February 28th. You should get a call. We're gonna refer it to community service. You should get a call, but you have contact.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I said you should get a call from community services. Miss Green is no longer there. She's at another department, so you should get a call. I don't know who's over there, but you have numbers to the court and you have the numbers to community service. So come back on let me strike that, February the 28th, 2025 for another review, all right?
Okay.
If there's nothing further, best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Jalen Martez Leo, case number SP 137904991, SP 158777241. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris. On behalf of the defendant, please state your name. Why is this doing?
Jalen O'Neill, state your name for the record, please. Good morning to you.
Yes, Jalen Martinez O'Neill.
All right, we're here for review. You owe $240, haven't paid. And a free trial on this reckless. Why is it set for a free trial? I thought it was supposed to be set a trial.
It's nothing, it's just a funeral Saturday. She told me to tell you.
I have it set for a trial. I don't see why it's. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey.
Where? I marked the file trial and pre-trial, so I guess that confused Ms. Mathis. So we'll reset the one file and we're gonna reset it for review / 8/2025 at 9 a.m. Okay.
Lucia, what day?
March the 28th. What's going on with the $240? Why haven't you paid it?
My fault. I'm gonna play that soon though. Like probably sometime in the next week or two though.
I'll pay it and let's get that out the way and then come back for the trial on the reckless driving. Did you have an appointed attorney or anything?
Yeah, I think I did have an appointed attorney for it, but he didn't reach out to me.
Who was the attorney?
I can't remember his name.
What is a good phone number? Do you want an appointed attorney?
Shit, yeah, I can.
Watch your mouth.
Right.
All right, what's the phone number, please?
313-268-9657.
All right, I'm gonna set a pre-trial for February 28th, 2025 at 8:30. That pre-trial was set just to make sure that you got that appointed attorney and had contact with them. We're gonna keep the trial and the review date on March the 28th, okay?
Yeah, I thought this was the
It was supposed to be set for a trial, but it got mixed up in the system and it was set for a pre-trial, so we can't proceed without the officer, all right?
All right, that's cool. You said what's the date? February.
We're gonna come back on February 28th. That's the you need to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If the attorney doesn't contact you on February 28th, we're gonna get one appointed to you on the spot. And then the trial will be March the 28th, okay?
All right.
All right, pay that $240. We'll close that other matter out. If there's nothing further, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
All right, you too.
All right. Leonard, good morning to you.
How you doing today?
Very well. What is your full name, sir?
DeMarco Leonard.
Marco Leonard?
Excuse me?
You said DeMarco Leonard?
Yeah.
All right. City of Detroit versus DeMarco Leonard. The case numbers SP 100205441, SP 1085781, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1103795, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 164888781, SP 1 and it will say SP 164888782. And 2070085, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Leonard, please state your name.
Mr. Leonard, state your name for the record, please.
DeMarco Leonard.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. I did have an extra case. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I counted 9 cases into the record. Let me see. I know this failure to stop, it went into default back in December. I don't have any issue with setting that aside. You can be heard on that if the city doesn't have any issue with that. And then he has a new driving while license suspended. So Ms. Harris, get Mr. Leonard an updated offer. Keep in mind, Mr. Leonard, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. Talk to Ms. Harris. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay.
No objection to the off docket ticket.
Okay. Join the room, please, and speak to Ms. Harris. City of Detroit versus Alexandria Marie Goss. Case numbers S 1528482. Strike that. SP 1528482. SP 1615324. 2 and count 3 on that. SP 1615332 SP 15. Strike that. SP 1655404. Counts 1 and counts 2. Here, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full names, ma'am.
Alexandria Goss.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cases into the record. One case is a 288. No insurance, no proof, Mr. Berry, that's probably affected her from getting a license, but as we learned today, that other one was not affecting her. That other person from getting a license. So I don't know. Usually that affects the license. So the off docket matters are failure to secure a passenger and a seat belt, and new tickets, no insurance misdemeanor, and driving while license suspended misdemeanor. Ms. Goss, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Wait on him to come in there. He's going to have a conversation, but you're going to be presented with an offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. So join the room and wait on Mr. Berry, please. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Leverett-Mack. Mr. Leverett-Mack, I've given, is he still here? Oh, yeah, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? Mr. Berry?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. Mr. Mack, we seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
All right, that's what you want to do, Mr. Mack?
Yes, sir.
All right, come back on March the 28th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Yes, sir. You too. Thank you.
Okay, let's go back on the record. You go into breakout room 1, Mr. 2, sir. Let's go back on the record with Mr. DeMarco Leonard. Mr. DeMarco Leonard, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting the appointment of counsel and a trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Leonard? Where's Mr. Leonard? Mr. Leonard.
He's there.
Yes, sir.
All right. He's sitting in the driver's seat, isn't he? He don't need a license. He's already got one.
And Your Honor, I will state, I just told him to hurry up and get into the car. So that could be the reason why he was leaving his appointment with, I believe it was probation officer, and he was walking in the cold. I said, just get in the car, please. So,
yeah, so he got into the driver's seat. Right. Is that what you want to do?
Probably was the first available door. You know, he approached that side first.
Maybe so. Probably he's going to drive off after he gets out.
I still got to go in here and see my PO, sir.
Probably going to drive off after you see your PO. I don't know. All right. You want a trial date, and I'm going to set a pre-trial date for February 28th, 2025 at 8:30. I'm going to set a trial date at March 28th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of the day. You need to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by the 28th of February. We're gonna appoint one on the spot on that date, okay?
Yes, sir.
Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, sir.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. The gentleman that stepped in late, very late, on the Supreme 7 iPhone, good morning to you.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning.
All right, what's your name, sir?
My name is
No.
Cassius.
Oh, yes.
Cassius Gusher.
Getting interrupted by Mr. Bowman again. Okay, good morning, Mr. Gusher. That's the second time today. Cassius, let's just like Cassius Winston. Cassius Winston went to my son's school.
The basketball player.
Basketball player. And
Right.
I didn't realize the skill level that Cassius Winston had until he got to college. My son always professed that he was as good or better than what they held him out to be. But when I saw him at Michigan State, particularly this sophomore, starting in his sophomore year, this senior year, I want to say, and this is me and my opinion, everybody's got their own, but I want to say that Cassius Winston is one of the best basketball minds that I've ever seen. He's got the ability, Mr. Bowman, he wants you to inquire. I know Mr. Bowman wants to hear this, so Mr. Derrick.
I understand. I'll go to forward way.
He's got the ability to do whatever he wants to on the basketball court, despite the fact that he's only 6'1" and he's not super athletic. He does what he wants to do, and he himself took down Duke and Zion Williams and most of those other teams during that tournament. He's just got phenomenal skills, and I'm saying this is one of the best skill level that I've ever seen, ever. So you could, it's debatable, but some people probably say I'm crazy, but he's that bad of a basketball player, and there's no reason why he should not be in the NBA. All right, so let's call Trey. What do you have to say, Mr. Bowman? Go ahead.
Except that he's making a couple $1 million a year and has so for about 8 years in Europe.
Yeah, I get that. And then an article just came out about him being in Italy. He's doing it over there just like he was doing it in college. And he almost started to, had he not been behind the guard at Washington, where it was almost probably impossible for anybody to get some time behind him. But he should be making, 10, 20 million a year in the United States. So I know he'd much rather take that, but I'm sure he's living comfortably. So and go to 4 so you don't interrupt the court again, Mr. Bowman. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus the very late Cassius Marcellus Gusher. Case numbers SP 150-5839, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Cassius Gusher.
All right, today is the date and time. Good morning to you, and it's set for a arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
In or not guilty plea, your client's gave your client a $0 bond. Get him an updated offer. He's got some civil infractions that are long in default. 204, disregarding the red signal. 156, prohibited left turn. 126, no registration. 156, seemed like you ran into somebody, failure to use due care and caution. That's what you owe. Get him an updated offer on these 2 cases. You have valid license and insurance, sir?
I have valid license.
Run his driver's license, please. Speak to Miss Harris for the other stuff. Get him an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, Mr. Gusher, then you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Miss Harris. Have a private conversation with her, all right?
Okay.
My understanding is the amounts that you just gave him, those defaults cannot be set aside.
Pretty much, they're pretty old. O'Leal is gone.
Okay. Thank you.
Dismiss no officer, I believe.
Jalen showed up?
No, Jalen. Oh, no. I'm sorry.
I served the tax about 15
He
years ago.
is on a trial date. We put him back to the March
18,
20. March.
February 18.
Yeah, we pushed it back to the 28th. You want to keep the February 28th, February 18th date?
Doesn't matter either way, whatever.
Well, we sent him on with March 28th.
Okay, that's fine. I can change
There's
it.
Jalen O'Neill.
28, 25,
License is valid for Gusher.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Isn't that right, Miss Harris? I don't know what to do with these cases here. People want to represent this guy here, Kevin D. He's supposed to be in prison. They want to plead by mail.
Right.
I'd rather set them the date because I know they're doing that just to make sure everything is taken care of. They can get out. But he's trying to get a driver's license. You plead by mail and you don't know what you're pleading to. You might not get a driver's license when you get out. Well,
He's in prison right now?
it seems like it.
Right. I don't know how I can get in touch with him. He said,
If you call the prison, they'll set an appointment where you can talk to him.
You get the prosecutor to rent him out. Have him on Zoom.
You can, Otis tell
Plus, you know, his name is, he's got two different names, apparently an alias or something. He got these tickets under Kevin Lee Gary. He sends me a note, and when I look him up, at his prison number 383124, I think he's under Samuel here. So I don't know how that happened. Let's see. Oldest. What do you have to say, Mr. Bowman?
About what?
Oh, I thought you just had something to say.
No.
He's out. He's on parole. On parole. Okay. Samuel Lee Gary, but he wrote a letter to Kevin Lee Gary, so he went to prison under Samuel Lee Gary. They do have one of the yes, he has a bunch of names. All right. So what do you want to do?
You give it to me, I can handle it.
Here.
So
let's see what he's got. Let's see the Gary. Let's see if we can find some documentation. I don't know. Kevin Lee. Spell the last name for me. Is that Gray?
Gray.
Gray. Gary Jones. That's my name, man.
Hey, Winston went through bereavement too when he joined the NBA. Worked at the NBA. No?
He did.
Yeah.
My brother, my son graduated with his brother.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. But that didn't stop him being still supposed to be in the NBA, in my opinion.
I would agree.
I mean, I've never seen anybody with his, if he had even just the athletic ability of he could just do whatever he wants to with the basketball, and he can put anybody. I mean, as a testament to what he did, he broke Magic Johnson's assist record at Michigan State.
Yeah.
He puts you in the place where you're supposed to be. He takes over games single-handed.
True point guard.
In fear of being held in contempt, he never learned how to shoot. That's why he's not. That's why he's not in the NBA.
I'm really holding you in contempt like that. He can shoot. He can shoot. Okay, the officers on, I know they don't want to just sit us to hear us talk. Officers on laws, I guess laws is not going to show. Everybody be safe out there, and best of luck to you trying to stay warm. We'll see what happens, Mr. Laws. Anybody else have to say something about Cassius Winston? He can shoot. You need to go back and look at the
tape.
Yes. Yes, I'm gonna pull up his record at Michigan State.
Oh, man.
And listen, in the second half, he didn't show up in the first half of the Duke game. He didn't show up in the first half, and I'm sitting here, and Zion Williams was handing it to all of them.
Yeah, he was.
And the next thing you know, here comes Cassius Winston. I guess if you don't have to show up in the first half, if you're gonna show up in the second half and win the game for him, right?
Now how you start, that's how you finish.
Mr. Bowman?
That, hey, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Yes.
MJ quote.
I don't think I can look up the MSU. They don't give us privileges to look up anything MSU basketball on here as they probably should.
But I will agree with you that as it relates to the mental game and the floor generalship, he was close, very close to Irvin Johnson.
I'm gonna look up his I'm gonna look up his stats at Michigan State on my phone.
The armchair quarterback's going at it.
I don't think there's information here to contact the defendant and make out what there's NOA for.
Oh, you mean for this?
Yes.
Point him to that case, please.
You said assign.
I can recall these warrants and
Sure, we can try to set him a date.
Judge said he's on parole right now.
Maybe he'll appear in court. If we set him a date.
We don't know where, we don't know how to reach him.
Well, maybe he'll get the notice. You just come on that date and just remind us that that, you know, because maybe his address has changed, who knows? But he put an updated, no, he put a prison address on there.
Yes.
Maybe he's still at 1995.
He might be.
So you gonna remove the warrant, Judge? I'm gonna send an appointment. You want to set the appointment?
I'll accept the appointment.
Yeah, remove the warrants, give him a date. Corporal Spidell, Gypsy Bonner didn't show, so you'd be safe out there. Best of luck to you.
I'm gonna see is this date.
Thank you, Your Honor. You'll get in.
Is April 28th good for you for future?
That's fine, just be by Zoom anyway. February 28th.
Is that a good day for you?
Yeah, that might be, that's a good day. What day of the week is it? It's Friday, I think.
Yeah, that's a Friday.
I'm coming back the next day. Okay.
So is that a good day for you?
That's a fine day. That's a good day.
All right, let's see.
Hey, Reverend Bowman, the current Michigan State squad is good.
So it's the current Michigan squad.
Oh, definitely them.
But they're not better than Michigan State.
Well, you know.
Hold on. Wait till they play each other, Rev. Wait till they play each other.
They play
on his last year at Michigan State. 30 games played, 30 games started. He field goal percentage 4.448, almost 50%, and just under that in 3-point percentage, 0.432, so 43%. I don't know what more you want from the man. He's given it. He had 169 3-point attempts and hit 73 of them in a season. Come on now.
Well, he's making a little under half.
Free throws, 85% of free throw.
That's excellent.
That's excellent. I mean,
that's excellent.
Then we don't even need to go into the assists because we already talked about him breaking Magic Johnson's assist. So if that, hey, and to add on to that, without the athletic ability, he still had one block shot on that year. He had 36 steals.
One block shot.
One block shot.
Well, he jumped like Bill and Beer.
Yep. I'm telling you, he's clinical with it.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yes, the case in regarding David Love, was that dismissed or?
Just because you never say, prepare you to appear bench warrant. Be safe out there and start to say warrant, Mr. Turner.
Thank you, and I will.
All right, let's go back on the record with Goss. Ms. Goss, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would like to get her license. She says the Secretary of State indicates that the no insurance charge is preventing her from getting a license. I wonder if the court would allow her to pay the reinstatement fee and go forward.
Ms. Goss, we want to see you get a license as well. I'm going to leave this case open. It's an old case, so you're going to eventually have to pay it off. But I am going to allow you to pay reinstatement fee up front on this. All right, you need to come down to court and pay the reinstatement fee, and then once you pay the reinstatement fee, you have to come down to the 36th District Court with $45 on that insurance no proof case. Pay the $45 and then go to the Secretary of State, see if they'll give you a license. If they don't give you a license, then they ask you for, they should give you all the information that's affecting your license, okay? If there's nothing further, it sounds like you already went to the Secretary of State and they told you that. So come back on February 28th at 8:30 a.m. Hopefully you'll have a valid driver's license, registration, and insurance by then, okay?
So I need to go to the court first?
You need to come to the court first. Come to the court with $45, go to the window down there and pay that reinstatement fee up front.
Okay.
And then go to the Secretary of State.
And come back February 28th at what time?
8:30 with a valid driver's license, registration, and insurance, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck to you, man. Go to 4, Mr. Bowman. Ms. Harris is waiting on you.
These are the two tickets that have.
And then Mr. Gusher has a valid license. Can I send a message to people and say how?
You can, but it's like a broadcast and it goes to all to everyone.
It's only to 4. How do you do?
Go to the breakout rooms.
Yeah. All right, Sam.
Yeah, maybe you do it this way.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. You
You see
good?
where it says, you see where it says.
Broadcast.
Yes.
Alan, take care.
And then you click on messages and you can type a message.
So we haven't called Jalen O'Neill, right?
Are we done?
He hasn't appeared.
I can't hear you.
Jalen O'Neill did appear.
Oh, he did appear.
He's coming back
At 3:20,
on 3/28. Let me make sure. Did you put Jalen O'Neill in already?
I don't think so.
I told him 3/28.
You sure did, because he had a previously coordinated 218.
Yeah, we didn't. I forgot that you were here on it. I'm sorry.
that's fine. I'll just scratch out the
He
218.
said he hadn't contacted. You have his updated phone number? Give him his updated phone number. Yeah.
You mean Jalen? Okay.
Jalen,
Let me see.
He
You
said
said for
you did
trial,
contact,
right?
you did contact him, I think?
Yeah, we settled, he had like 20 tickets. We settled every ticket except for 2. Right.
Well, he's got the.
Necklace and no construction zone
Jalen
registration.
Martinez O'Neill?
Yes.
Okay, so, okay, are you ready?
Yes.
313.
All right.
Okay.
268.
Let's go back on the record. Oh, wait a minute.
657.
965.
You gotta go back to the breakout room, Mr. Bishop.
Okay.
Ms. Harris,
Oh.
wait.
Yeah, I tried to, I don't know how to do it.
You should go down to the bottom of the screen and hit the more button. It should be giving you, all right, Ms. Harris is here now. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gusher. Mr. Gusher, I've given you an opportunity to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? All right, Mr.
Your Honor, there's actually a recommendation to dismiss both.
Okay. Case is dismissed, Mr. Gusher. Best of luck to you, and you still owe that money on those old tickets.
How much is owed?
642, it looks like.
Is there a way I can do a payment plan?
Yep, you come down to the court with 20%.
Okay.
Best of luck to you, babe.
All right. Thank you.
Very good.
All right, bye-bye.
All right,